You know, we all ask God the same question. Why? Why is this happening to me in my life? And I know it's devastating because if we got to ask why, it must be devastating. And sometimes God uses our pain to bring us glory. I don't know if that's your story, but it was mine. He used my pain for my glory. He used everything that was around me that was dysfunctional to get me to a place where I needed to seek him. That was step one. See, we don't know that when the Lord brings certain things to our life that causes a breaking, it is divinely orchestrated. It is a divine setup to set you apart, to get you to where he needs you to be so that he can work on you. Now, I would have never went in isolation on my own. But because of the things that was happening around me, I went into isolation and didn't expect what came out of it. So that's how I know it's a divinely orchestrated setup. Now, I'm not saying that everything that comes in your life is orchestrated by God. That's not true. Because some things we just bring upon ourselves. But when you go seeking guidance from the Lord and you bring him into your situation, like I said in my other video, once you bring him into your situation, he is going to allow that heartbreak, that pain, that suffering to work for you. Because it's the purpose behind the pain that we're trying to get to, all of us. We're trying to figure out what we're trying to figure out the lesson in that pain. And if you are just sitting in it, you're wasting time. Because the Lord has something for you in that. Once you welcome him into your situation, he has a plan for you. But you have to allow him to work that plan. And sometimes we go to him asking him why. The blessing in it all is that he knows why. We just have to figure out why. And we tend to figure out that why behind the pain, because behind that pain is your purpose. So once he set you apart in your isolation season, in your separation season, you may not be around no friends. I don't know how that works when you have a husband or a wife, but he separates you. I'm not going to sit up here and say that I'm not going to look it up and see how does that thing work. How does separation and isolation work if you're married? I got to look that thing up. But if you know, put it down in the comments. I'm eager to learn, okay? But he separates you and he places you into isolation. Now, in that separation and isolation, it's a preparation. Ooh, you heard that? So while you think you are in separation and in isolation, you are really in preparation. And he is preparing you for the things that he has for you. And once you brought him into your situation, that's what he was waiting for. He was waiting for that because you have been broken several times. You have been betrayed several times. You have lost a job. You have went through loss in your family. You went through a lot of things several times in your life. But you never brung God into your situation. So he ain't had nothing for you. So this time around, you have been broken to the point of no return, so you thought. And you called on that name, Jesus. And when you called on him, he said, yes, I've been waiting. Once you let him into your situation, he is just as excited to engage with you as you are to engage with him. He's been waiting for you to invite him into your situations, but you never did it. So now he can really show you why. He could really help you to understand why you had to go through certain things in your life, because it's what he needed for you to graduate and realize, look, I ain't taking no more drama. I'm not taking no more people backstabbing me. I'm not taking no more people walking over. That's graduation. You're leveling up. You're not no more allowing yourself to sit in that pain and feel sorry for yourself and then heal and then bring somebody else in to destroy you again. You're not doing that, because this time around, right here, this time around, because you welcome God in that situation, he is going to strengthen you in a way that You ain't even know you could be strengthened. So what he's going to start doing is changing your character, and you're going to start to see and understand more of why you had to go through these things. See, like I said before, he knows, because he knows the plans that he has for you, and there are plans to prosper you. But you have to welcome him in to that situation. And once you do that, I'm not saying that it is going to be rainbows and shiny stars overnight. It's a process. Remember, because you are in separation and isolation, you are in preparation. It takes time for preparation to happen. So over a course of time, I don't know if it works. You know, I'm not God. I don't know if it's going to work overnight, because he can make it happen overnight. He can. But I don't know if he's going to make it happen overnight. I don't know if it's going to take 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 years. Who knows? Or 3 decades. I don't know. But your job is to stay faithful on that journey so that you can figure out your why. My why is becoming more easy for me to deal with, because now it's what he has called me to do. So now I'm not trying to figure it out. I'm already in it. I just have to work it. And that's what he wants us to do. You have to figure out why he is allowing certain things to go on in your life, and find the purpose behind that pain. Find the purpose behind that confusion. Find the purpose behind that heartbreak. Find the purpose behind it all, because he's allowing it to happen for a reason. Now, I could tell you, he could shut it off when he wants to. He could turn it on when he wants to. You may not believe that, but it's true. And one more thing before I get off of here that I've learned, and it's easier said than done. No matter what you are going through, make sure that you are handling it in a way that imitates the response of how Jesus would. So think of, what would Jesus do in this present moment? Because it's your response. It is your response to that situation that is going to either elevate you or keep you there until you learn the lesson. And then the Lord will lead you to understand your why. So I pray that you found comfort in this video. Please hit the like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe and tell somebody, so that they can tell somebody, because your girl is trying to grow, not just spiritually, but on the channel as well.